Hello everybody, and welcome back to Plan B TV. I am Ray, and today we're doing another episode of What We Think, a little show where I tell you guys quite literally what we think. These are not just my own personal views of a game or a game update, but also the views of our viewers on our Twitch, YouTube, along with the people I play with, including, of course, Bam. So, I gathered their opinions about this new Blackout mode. So, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 has been out now since November. It has seen very minor changes as far as to the Blackout mode. However, in the last month or so, we have seen some very critical changes, and we can definitely see that Treyarch is putting more of a focus now on Blackout, which is quite nice. So over the past few months, actually, we've had big changes to the main map, the main Blackout map, with the addition of, I believe it's called Skulltown. I'm not quite, don't quote me on that, but so we've seen that addition. We've seen the whole overall haul of the map, where they've almost springed it up a bit, and it improved. I think it improved the visuals quite a lot. So with all these changes, I wasn't expecting this to actually come out, which is a brand new map. It's not like a full-scale size map, but it fits really well with this new Battle Royale game mode. That's right, it's a new Battle Royale game mode, specifically designed for the map, and the map specifically designed for this game mode. It's a style of Down But Not Out, which was brought to us by Black Ops and Blackout, where basically, for people that don't know, it's when, if let's say you have died while you were playing in the game, your character will then respawn after each circle, as long as you still have one teammate still alive. So this definitely helps with the idea of thirsting, and I know I get frustrated if we're playing and then I get killed and then I get thirsted. Well, then I can't come back in. I just gotta watch my teammates sort of finish the game. So with this, it makes it so you not instantly, but you do get back into the fight as long as your teammates are able to stay alive long enough to have you back in. So they made some changes to this. Instead of having you drop in after each circle, I believe it's a 30-second timer, where every 30 seconds, if you're down, you can come back in. However, you only have 5 respawns, and you cannot respawn at the final circle. At the final circle, whoever's down there, they fight. That's sort of it. So it's a 40-person game mode, I believe, and it's quite fast-paced for being 40 people because of the size of the map, along with the style of gameplay it's trying to implement. So like I said, it implements a very fast-paced, arcadey style, very Treyarch Black Ops style gameplay, and which is quite nice because it allows for us to get that feeling of Black Ops in a Battle Royale style game, which Blackout does, but I find Blackout almost a different game entirely from Black Ops multiplayer, and Black Ops Zombies for that matter. So with this, it almost blends the Blackout and the Blackout 4 multiplayer together, in my opinion. That's sort of the easiest way to describe the style of gameplay. It's very fast-paced, exciting, but not actually chaotic, which is really interesting. They made it so with your team, like the funnest times I was having with it when Bam and I were, we haven't played yet with a full squad, but when Bam and I were in this one house and we were trying to hold down the house, and people kept spawning in from all these angles, and we had to hold this one place. Then we had to run to the prison, and we had to make sure like the prison was locked down, and man, it was fun. And that's the style I think they were going for. So like I said, it has those arcadey gameplay, but it has the tactics, the looting systems that a Battle Royale would have, which makes it more strategic as well, which is, and like I said, it's quite an interesting hybrid. So the main opinions that I've gathered from our viewers and from Bam is that they quite actually enjoy this new Blackout mode. Now, like I said, it's different from the Blackout mode that we've played before, and like I said, it's a hybrid. That's the best way that I can describe it personally, is that it's a hybrid. And I know Bam agrees. He was mentioning the same thing, that it's almost like a hybrid of the two style game modes, and it's quite fun. And I definitely suggest that anyone, if you have this game, definitely try it. I mean, it's not part of the season pass. You don't have to pay for any extra or anything. You can just hop onto this with the base game, which is good. I'm glad they did that, and they didn't make it that you had to have the season pass to play it. I'm glad Treyarch did that. I appreciate that. So the aesthetics of this map as well is that it's based around obviously Alcatraz and the Alcatraz prison, and it's actually laid out very nicely. Each little spot feels like a little Call of Duty map, and similar to Blackout mode in that way, and they sort of run into each other. I find like in Blackout mode, like one zone, there's like some space, and then there's another zone, which is very common for a battle royale, don't get me wrong. In this, they sort of make it so each zone transitions into the next one, which is really interesting, and that again, like, speeds up that gameplay, which I quite like. Also, I should add that they added the specialist weapons, so they're linking it even more to, like I said, that multiplayer side. So there's specialist weapons. I believe the ones that I've used at least have been the War Machine and I believe it's called the Sparrow, which is like the bow and arrow one. So I've used those ones so far, and they also added the Switchblade and the Rampage, which are the two new weapons through the sort of Battle Pass system. So they're in this as well. So yeah, guys, I'm going to take off now. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about Alcatraz, this mode, along with this format of the video, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day, guys.